Are we starting over?
I think we are. Ready?
Okay. Hi, welcome back to Up Late App State, Freaky Friday edition. I'm Lindsay Lohan, formerly known as Sam Sphere.
And I'm Jamie Lee Curtis, formerly known as Joe Baicy.
I just happened to get out of rehab.
And I just finished a great cup of Activia for my gut. Let's go ahead and jump into the first sketch.
I'm ecstatic.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm Rory.
Charlie, one of the senior staff here. Nice to meet you.
Thanks. Yeah, I just started.
Yeah, cool. So, you know everything going on here?
Yeah, I think it'll just be like my training.
Yeah, exactly like your training. That's right. All right, Rory, why don't you give me an air check?
All right. Hey, I'm here, me, Rory. Goodbye. That wasn't very good, was it?
Don't worry, man. Everyone's a little bit nervous their first try. Give it another shot. Just relax. Take a minute.
And 94.7 FM, top of the hour. It's me, Rory, back again. I'm itching for some Jimi Hendrix, mainly because of the rash on my back. Doctors don't have an answer, but they're getting close. Here's Purple Haze. I think that sounded pretty good.
Okay. That was a little weird. Maybe don't be like that.
I don't know, man. I just like to get personal with my listeners, you know?
You can get personal. Just don't be gross, you know? All right, I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee. Let me know if you want something, but if not.
Guys, listen up. I found this picture on Twitter of a dog riding a bike like a man. Like he's got his little feet on the pedals and his little hands on the handlebars, but he's a dog instead of a person. Oh wait, hang on. This idiot's coming back.
All right, song should be wrapping up. Let's get ready to...
Hey, Carl, you're live. Say something to the listeners.
I want to give a shout out to my boy
Rory, what
Jason
are you doing?
and my boy Michael and
Hang
my
up.
boy
Come on, he's got
Jonathan
like 14 more.
and my boy
Give me that.
Alexander.
Give me...
No,
and
Rory,
my
give
boy
me that.
Patrick,
Rory, no,
and
give
my
me
boy
the phone.
Dad,
Give me
and
the
my
phone.
boy Nate.
God! Ah! Rory, I swear on my mother, her estate, and all things good and holy that I will...
Hello? Ah, Charlie, I see you met my nephew Rory. He's visiting from Montana.
Oh. Your uncle's the station manager.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Come on, Rory, let's go get pancakes.
Pancakes! 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 That guy broke my phone.
Oh, did he?
Wowzers, that was sure a laugh and a half, wasn't it?
What? Oh, yeah, sure, whatever.
Well, the fun doesn't stop here. Let's get into the headliners.
The university has a record-breaking 20,641 students enrolled this semester. To all the new first years, we want to say welcome. We're glad you're here. And college is a magical journey where you learn the skills for a future career in selling toe picks for money.
Boone plans to have 25% of its energy come from hydroelectric dams by the end of 2022, which is a huge win for sustainability and preserving our planet. Meanwhile, the rest of our energy still comes from the usual source, the giant garbage furnace under Central.
Appalachian State's solar vehicle, nicknamed Rose, won the 2021 American Solar Challenge. It can travel 500 miles on a single battery charge, like your mother's jackrabbit.
Apple Cart is testing a fancy new double-decker bus along the POP 105 route. Passengers have access to charging cables, air conditioning, and magic dancing waiters who serve hot chocolate.
According to the California Highway Patrol, Tesla owners have been frequently abusing the self-driving features of their vehicles. The best part about drunk driving in a Tesla is that you don't have to worry about hitting a pedestrian because the autopilot will do it for you.
The Boone Fire Department has been receiving an increased number of calls regarding fires in kitchens, so they released a memo with a few kitchen safety tips. Keep a close eye on things in the oven. Don't wake and bake, and then bake. Never let Kevin use the stove. Seriously, he keeps doing that thing where he holds his hand over the flame to show off how he doesn't feel anything, and he's set like 4 of his sleeves on fire already.
Leaf season is upon us. Soon enough, Watauga County trees will display the beautiful colors of autumn. The only leaves I care about are the ones I get from that guy in my Spanish class who wears the tie-dye tracksuits.
According to the U.S. Treasury Secretary, the United States government will run out of money by October 18th. When asked about the reckless spending, President Biden admitted that the government might have stopped by the cookout a bit too much this past month.
The Washington, D.C. National Zoo is dealing with a COVID-19 outbreak, including 9 lions, tigers, and maybe now the bears. Oh my!
Former Nickelodeon star Drake Bell recently spoke out about his attempted child endangerment charges. When asked about the issue, he looked at a reporter dead in the eyes and said, "Megan," and left.
And finally, a new store opened in Boone last month, Down Home Antiques and Gifts, over on Highway 105 South. They sell lanterns, trinkets, all sort of old, expensive, fragile items. I like to stand in front of the window with a baseball bat, just looking in. And that's all the headlines we have for this episode.
Now let's enjoy some more hilarious sketches. I'm sure ready to laugh. How about you?
Hooray.
How you been?
Been good, man. You know, just been working all day. You know, getting yelled at by the wife all night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you get it.
Yeah, sure. Let's see it.
Yeah.
All right. Easy, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Hey,
What?
that stuff you just bought, some pretty good stuff, but I also got the good stuff.
Really? So, the good stuff.
Oh yeah, man. It comes from South America.
Really? What country?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh my god. Okay, what does it do?
All right. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'll give it a shot. All right. So, all right, man. You know when you bumped your elbow, chair, and it gets that like weird buzzy feeling? You know?
Yeah.
You take that, you multiply it by 20, and it's all over your body, and it lasts for an hour.
That sounds extremely
So
uncomfortable.
that eventually stops. Your mind begins to relax, all the worries melt away, and you'll feel completely at ease.
Really?
You'll want to take a nap, go lie down, and you'll melt right into the mattress. But you don't want to go to sleep, like at all. Fight that urge for the love of God.
Why?
Sleep paralysis, man. You'll wake up, you can't move, and the biggest fear from your childhood will physically manifest itself right in front of you. I spent 5 hours lying on the ground. All 4 Teletubbies just staring down at me silently.
Dude, what is this stuff?
This is the good stuff. A few other side effects. I took a shower and the water looked like spiders. At one point I thought my body was inside out, and then my toes grew little baby faces and they all started crying.
That sounds awful.
No, man, this is the good stuff.
So you're telling me all of that from one of those little pills?
Actually, they're suppositories. Have you ever wanted to fully immerse yourself into the world of your own subconscious?
What?
To tinker with the machinations of your mind and alter your perspective of the world?
I don't follow.
I admit that I'm only human, and I don't know the answers to everything. But after one of these bad boys, the road ahead is clear, the sky is bright, and everything falls into place.
Will it help me with midterms? He won't stop crying!
Come on, here, take my hand. Let's get you to the bathroom. And just try to relax, take deep breaths, don't have any bad thoughts. Right. The spiders.
On the 2nd of November, the men traveled to Campion, where some 50 emus were sighted. As the birds were out of range of the guns, the local settlers attempted to herd the emus into an ambush, but the birds split into small groups and ran so that they were difficult to target. Nevertheless, when the first fusillade from the machine guns wasn't effective due to the range, a second round of gunfire was able to kill a number of birds.
How do I feel about the mask requirement? I mean, it's kind of a pain, you know, having to remember bringing this thing everywhere I go. But besides that, there's ups and downs. I feel like I've figured out a way to make the best of it.
I was with him, and a light bulb went off in his head, and he says, Luke, I got it. I said, what? A tiny wing wang? And then he says, Luke, look at this. He pours an entire box of Mike and Ice in his mask and put it back on his face. And call me a buttered biscuit, hands-free snacking.
I don't know who the first to start doing it was, but the food and the masks thing has become quite a bit of a distraction. It was perpetrated by this man, Sir George Pierce, in an attempt to cull the population of emu. Now, as you can see, the military involvement, my students have turned their masks into feed bags, like actual horses. Military involvement was due to begin in October 1932. The war was conducted under the command of Major G.P.W. Meredith of the 7th Heavy Battery, with Meredith commanding soldiers Sergeant S. McMurray and Gunner J. O'Halloran, armed with 2 Lewis guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition. The operation was delayed, however, by a period of rainfall that caused the emus to scatter over a wider area. The rain ceased by the 2nd of November 1932. After this, troops were deployed with orders to assist the farmers and, according to a newspaper account, to collect 100 emu skins so that their feathers could be used to make hats for light horsemen. Constantly hearing the noise from all around the room is absolute torture.
Oh my God!
This might be the best idea I've ever had, honestly. Like, nothing else comes to mind. I've taken the biggest, most rotten lemon that life has thrown at me. I've made the sweetest lemonade.
But then they took it further. Some of these nicotine rats figured out how to hide their jewels in the masks. Every time I look around the room, it's just like it smells like Takis and mints all the time, and I'm sick of it. There are always crumbs everywhere, and I hate ants.
I don't really think Luke has the discretion part down yet. I've told him time and time again, Luke, make sure it fits under your mask, but he just won't listen. Just in case, I told him to tell people it's chewing gum.
I know you're eating in my classroom, Luke. Look at me. I know.
It's gone. It's gone.
Oh, I can't wait for one of these idiots to choke on a puffy Cheeto and drop dead.
Hey, we rockin',
We talking.
we tic-tackin',
We milli rocking.
we tweetin',
We peeing.
we leakin',
We freaking.
we fiendin',
We beanie.
we tubin',
We booking.
we hubbin',
We got corn hub.
we got it all.
And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, thanks for staying up late. App State.